Good morning, Portsmouth. I'm Luke Alexander Raymond.
And I'm Ian Christopher McDermott, and this is the Clipper News Report.
Yeah! Come see your fellow Clippers in the production of Rent at the Seacoast Rep tonight at 8 p.m. or any of the other showtimes.
There will be a Great Book Summer Program lunch hour on January 25th at 10:30 to 11:15. Join the Great Books team over pizza to learn about the camp for avid readers, writers, and philosophers. Campers enjoy guest speakers, art electives, and weekend excursions. You will need a pass from guidance. Hope to see you there.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Matt Fradamico here with your culinary report. This Friday we're going to have cold-cut deli wraps with a selection of meats including corned beef, roast beef, pastrami, and smoked turkey, and a tortilla wrap with garlic and Dijon aioli with fresh vegetables. You can pick it up at the Culinary Arts Room or have it delivered. Either way, it costs $4. And this is a little bit unusual since I've never done this, but since I'm going to be wrapping up my time here with Clipper News, I thought I would try something different. A friend of mine named Romeo Ingram asked me to give him a shout out, and here's to you, Romeo, the best basketball player in PHS. Well, that's it for me.
Hey PHS, I'm Alex McNair, and this is your weekend weather. Please excuse our show this week because we're having some complications and we're having to report from our high school studio. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 25 and a low of 19 degrees. Saturday will also be partly cloudy with a high of 43 and a low of 28 degrees. Sunday will be partly cloudy again with a high of 46 and a low of 12 degrees. That's all for me. Now to a very special report.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream.
Next Monday, January 21st, is the celebration and commemoration of civil rights activist Martin Luther King. A prominent leader in the African American civil rights movement, King was best known for his role in the advancements of civil rights by promoting peaceful, nonviolent civil disobedience among the African American community. To learn more about civil rights and Martin Luther King, we talked to Dr. Arthur Hilson to share his experiences in the movement and his relations to Martin Luther King.
Well, what can I say to you except it was a time when I think most of us were willing to face the horrors of segregation, willing to die, if you will, because we believed that if we would put our lives on the line, that maybe our children would not go through what we had to go through. What do I think of him? Inspirational. I think that was because of him, I think that I found myself in my later life following some of the same paths. He was an American Baptist pastor, so am I. In fact, I organized SCLC in New England, which is a thing that he organized in the South.
New Hampshire was the last state in the nation to adopt Martin Luther King Day as a holiday. Dr. Hilson was one of the leading figures in the struggle to celebrate King's birthday here in New Hampshire.
I think my work here, in terms of just around the King Day, led me to the attention of Governor Shaheen, who appointed me as Commissioner of Human Rights for New Hampshire. I served for 4 years. When we were struggling to bring the King Day here in New Hampshire, for about 9 years, every year I would bring in someone from the movement. Fred Shellsworth, Dr. King's daughter, Bernice King, his son came in, Jesse Jackson. And my intent was that from the pulpit to bring an awareness to the movement and to King, to New Hampshire. And we finally got that done in the year 2000. In fact, that's the year I brought back Fred Shellsworth. You know Fred Shellsworth? A man from Alabama who was savagely beaten, who was a black pastor, who marched with King. He was one of the co-founders of SCLC. He just died last year. He was about 80. But he's the one who really brought King, I think, to the public eye in so many ways. I brought Virgil Woods here, who's one of King's lieutenants. And then since then, I've traveled on peace missions to Israel with Martin III, King's son, just there a couple of years ago. And so I think that my own personal journey moved from civil rights to human rights. And that's a much broader issue. Because King advocated what we call beloved community. He believed that in this world, all of us must learn to live together. Whatever our ethnicity or religion, we live together, or we would all perish together as fools. See, the earth is one little piece of landscape. We all occupy it. And we're divided by flags and crosses and boundaries, all the other kind of crazy things that separate us. But we are all living on the same piece of real estate. And so King called that the beloved community. I'm too blessed to complain.
Thank you, Dr. Hilson, for taking the time to talk with us.
And now it's time to report in the field by our very own Eric Batchelder with something. I don't know what it is, though.
You feeling all right?
No.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. I'm Eric Bachelor here at PHS, and it's a shocking new development at the cafeteria. You gotta follow me. No! That's it for this week's show. Don't lock yourself out, PHS.